Hello, my name is Ajit and in this video I will demonstrate how to set up or how to install DNS on Synology server. So what is DNS? DNS stands for Domain Name System, which works on port number 53, which is used to resolve a name to IP address of the host computer. It's also known as a database who stores the addresses and name of the host computer name. So it will start and implement it from Windows Server 2000 until the date. It's one of the popular tool given by Microsoft, which we can use with the DNS, with the web servers, with the WAN, or with the LAN. So let's start configuring the DNS server on the Synology. Let's log into our DNS services on Synology. So first of all, you need to go to Package Center and install the application on the Synology. So you can search from the search bar, type DNS, press enter. So you can see, so DNS server utility is there. Let's click on install. So I'm using the destination volume 1 where I'm installing default all the applications. Click next, apply. So it will download the application from the internet and start installing on the Synology box. DNS service is installed on the Synology. Let's click on open. So this is a console for DNS server. So on the left hand side you can see there are some options. Number one is zones, where we will create all the master zones or all the forward zones for the any of the services which we need to use with the DNS. Number two, we have a called resolution. So resolution basically used to resolve a recursive queries if your disk station is not authoritative for the request name. So this is basically for the forwarders. We need this to configure a resolution. So next we have a log. This is basically for the log of the DNS services which you use for on the day-to-day activities. Then we have a option called keys. Keys limits which or what hosts are allowed to synchronize zones files from the master server. So this is a very important if you want to stick to sync this server with any of the servers. So you can use a key option. Then we have an option called settings, which where you can change the TTL value of the server. You can maximize cache size, you can maximize log size, you can maximize the TCP connection for the DNS services. So for today I have just taken a simple scenario where I have installed IAS server on the Windows Server 2012 and I will configure some websites and I want that website should be accessible via name. So let's log into our Windows Server 2012. You can see I have already installed IIS servers and I have host one website with the name of study. So I want this website to be accessed via name, not via IP address. So first of all we need to check the IP address and the DNS address of the LAN cards. So I'm opening the DNS entries from the network card. Right click, I'll go to the properties. Under the IPv4 settings, I'll click on properties and I can see I have put the preferred DNS server IP address is 192.168.50.137. This is the IP address of your DNS server. So you make sure you are putting the correct entry in the DNS server. So click OK, close. So now I have already hosted the website. So let's try to open with the name. So I'm trying to open a website with the name www.study.com. So you can see unable to open the page because this website is not hosted with the DNS address. So if I try to access this IP with the IP address 192.168.50.134 is the IP address of that IIS server. Press enter. So it will open the website which I have hosted in the IIS server. So what I want to access this website via www.study.com. So let's go back to the Synology server. I'll go to the zones, click on create zone, which is first number is master zone. So master zone stores all the files and forward zone for the web services. Click on master zones. So I'm just setting this page. So the domain name is study.com. The master DNS server is the name of or the IP address of this server, which is known as DNS servers. And limit zone transfer, yes. If you want to limit the source IP services, which IP or which host try to access this particular DNS services, you can put the entry under the source IP list. So I'm putting as a default one. Click OK. So it will create a master zone with the name of study.com. So I'll double click on that. So you can see there are two entries. Number one is with the name server study.com and a record is ns.study.com. So I want to put a record of my web server. Create a name. I want to access www. IP address of the IIS server, which is 192.168.50.134, and press OK. So now I have put the A entry of my web server. I'll go to the web server and try to ping www.study.com. So you can see I'm getting the ping reply from the web server. If I click on ns lookup or type ns lookup, so my ns lookup server IP address is 192.168.50.137. So if I can type like with the name ns lookup ns.study.com, so it will give the IP address of your DNS server. So let's try to open a website with the name. So I'll go to the browser. I'll open another tab, www.study.com. So you can see now you can open the website with the name. So this is the way you can host any website using a DNS entry. So do one thing, let's host another website with a different name. I'll go to the sites, add a site. I'll give a name test, physical path of the website, under the init tab, www directory, folder name thinkit, and the name of the website should be www.test.com. Press OK. So now if I want to open this website with www.test.com, let's see the results. So you can see this page cannot be displayed because we have not given the DNS entry. So we have not put the A record under the DNS server. So let's go to the Synology server. So first of all, we need to create a master zone with the name of test.com. Test.com, IP address of the DNS server 137. Press OK. Under the test.com zone, I have to put the A record www and the IP address of the web server. 4. OK. Finish. So let's go back to the web server. and try to ping www.test.com. So you can see the ping reply is coming from the server 192.168.50.137. So let's check NS lookup settings. NS lookup study.com. So you will see the entry of your DNS server. So let's try to access this website with the www.test.com. So I'm refreshing this page. So you can see the web page is opening on the browser. So this is the way you can install a DNS server on the Synology box. You can create a zone. You can create a record of any of the web services on Synology DNS. So let's go back to the Synology and try to open any of the zone. So you can see under the create there are n number of records. You can put the MX record, NS record, SPF record under this test.com zone. So this is the way you can host any website using a DNS services. So thanks for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe.